Today we're gonna be doing a Q&A with the creator of A Space Story.
Hello, my name is Tiger, or I'm Tiger. I created A Space Story. Yeah. Let's just go ahead and go into it. Yeah.
Yeah. Okay, so my first question is, how did you get the idea to create it?
Okay, so at the time, it was around when the movie Iron Lung came out. I kind of took a little inspiration from that for some other maps. I was thinking of making like a space map. And I also got the idea from a community world called 60 Seconds. Really fun community world. I found that 60 Seconds had a lot of like announcements. I thought I could have that in kind of a way incorporate that into my map, and that's kind of how I made it and how I got the idea.
Yeah, okay. Next question. How long did it take you to build it?
It took my team about a month to build the whole map, but however there still is bugs that we're trying to fix. So
yeah.
But yeah.
Who came up with the reskins? That's a interesting question.
I made most of
really
the reskins. I made that reskin. But I made most of the reskins, but some of my other friends made some others.
Yeah. Okay, next question. How much time did it take to establish your team to like actually make a good team?
Well, so everyone has an important role. Like me, I'm just kind of the leader in a way. I kind of tell, kind of in a way. I'm not really a leader because everyone does a major part. Like my friend does most of the wiring. He's like top 10 in the world at wiring, I think, or something like that.
Yeah.
And then there's my other friends that are pretty good at wiring and good at detailing, and just it's a whole entire team effort. We've done a BAM before, and we did this one for BAM. We started building it before BAM, and then we put it up for BAM because it was fun. And yeah.
Oh yeah. Okay, next question. So like, how did you feel when you saw that it got on feature and like a lot of people in the world? How did that feel?
Well, I mean, it's just a crazy feeling to have just people playing a map that you made and actually like liking it. It's just so crazy and cool. But the first reaction, where it first started, was watching it's a funny story actually. I watched the BAM video while I was in the bathroom, and we got top 25. I was like, oh my gosh, we got top 25. That's so crazy. I was like freaking out. And then I get on Yeeps to like brag to all my friends, and then I see that it's on featured puzzle. So then I go in, and then there's just like a full lobby in the sandbox, and that's just so crazy to see.
Yeah.
It's just so cool. It's such an unreal feeling.
Yeah, I can imagine that. Like, just feeling feeling proud because you made something that people would actually like and enjoy.
Yeah.
Okay, next question. Who came up with the idea to make a space station and then from the events? How did you come up with that, or who came up with that? Like event, space station, yeah, like that.
So I came up with most of the ideas, but it was mainly like my friends did most of the events. I did some events, so they kind of had their ideas for the events. I had the idea of having events, and they had the what the events are going to be, basically. But
yeah. Second, okay, I don't know what question we are, but I don't know how many questions I have asked, but are there any secrets?
Secrets?
Yeah.
Well, something that my BAM team does a lot is we add like a little bit of funny secrets, kind of. But something for a space story, a kind of a mini theme. Yeah. A mini theme that we have is just adding grandma paintings all over the maps, just because we have like grandma. We also, in the sandbox, we have a secret room that I'm not sure if you can find, but I'll tell you this. It's a pink door. You have to find the key to go in, and you get a secret room called the grandma room. And there's a bunch of grandma paintings painted neon, like a neon, I don't know what it's called. I think it's neon white. Oh yeah, this one.
You need invite. Yeah. Okay.
And you can also, there's a button that you can spawn the grandma, actual horror monster. Yeah.
Okay, so this is the next part of it. Share your thoughts on the map completion and how it feels to be like feeling like, phew, completed. Now just bug fixes. How did you feel when that actually happened?
When the map got unpopular or featured, the map, I'm gonna be honest with you, it's not fully done. It's not even close to being well, it is pretty close to being fully done right now. However, there's many bugs that I need to fix, as well as my team needs to fix. Some of them I can't fix because they have to do with my friends' wiring, so it's kind of hard to understand what went through their mind because it's own dark thing.
Yeah, I think hopefully you can now hear him more clearly because the sound was a little bit too low. I'm gonna fix the audio and the editor stuff if you couldn't hear him clearly. I'll fix that so everyone can hear you. Next question anyways, so like how did you manage to like make a skybox that actually represents space?
So what we used for the actual, like, to make it feel like space, we used the void blocks. There's actually one right there. We used those blocks to make it actually feel you're in space, as well as we used the fog effect to make it feel a little more kind of eerie and a little bit scary in a way. Yeah.
That is actually crazy. That a map that just want to be a space themed thing community became one of the most loved communities in like a few days. Like I have heard a lot of people talking about it in home as well. Like today I went in here and someone was saying about join a space story. It's like a really cool space station map. I literally heard that.
Wow,
so
that's
sick.
pretty
like,
that's pretty cool actually. Wow.
Yeah, just hear people talk about it and in general it's just probably really cool for you.
Yeah. Well, thank you so much for having me, man. It's fun.
Yeah, really cool.
Yeah. Alright, well, go subscribe to this man, and I'll probably comment on this video if I can find it. So subscribe to me as well. Yeah. Thanks for having me, dude.
Yeah.
Alright, well, I have to
and
go
join
the
the space story on Eves. Do it.
Yeah, here, wait, I have a banner. Hold on, let me find it.
Yeah.
Yep. Join a space story. Please.
I'll put the
also
name up in the editing. So yeah, if you didn't see from the banner or didn't hear me, I'll put the name so you can. And yeah, it's a space story.
Yeah,
so
just a space story.
It's really fun. And overall, best map probably for Space Update series.
Yeah. Also, a little bit, a funny little thing. I don't want a space update. I know the guy that made a space map doesn't want a space update. How does that make sense? Well, my reasoning for that is because if there's a space update, I have to change so much from my map. It'd be so annoying having to go back and switching.
Yeah, because of the new blocks that it introduces.
Yeah, exactly.
Like, yeah. Let me tell you, I saw a suggestion in the Discord where it was like a rocket placeable block. Like, we place the rocket, there's a button, you can set the destination to a different map, a different place in the room, different people.
Cool.
Yeah. So, yeah, that's gonna be it for first Q&A. So,